Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing a first impression for Kalan by Parfums de Marly, so stay tuned for that. And guys, if you like the content, hit that like and subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. And before we get into the video, guys, leave a comment down below. What's your scent of the day? Mine is going to be Kalan. So Kalan is a 2019 release from Parfums de Marly and comes after the somewhat not so well received Sedley, so I am having high hopes for this one. I did personally like Sedley. It didn't really wow me, but I do find it to be a pleasant overall fragrance. But I am hoping that this one has some wow factor. Now, some people have compared this to Baccarat Rouge 540, which I'm not a huge fan of, so I'm very much hoping this does not actually smell like Baccarat Rouge 540, because then I probably won't like this either. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I do kind of get why people say this smells a little bit like Baccarat Rouge 540. I get a little bit of the similarity in the opening of that almost, I want to say, kind of latexy kind of a vibe. Although that is definitely fading, and I'm getting a lot more of the orange in the opening. I definitely do pick up some of the spices, although they're not definitely as prominent as I was hoping. I really was thinking that this would be an excellent spicy, woody fragrance, and the spices are, to me, not that strong. There is a really nice sweet orange vibe that's starting to emerge, and that sort of similarity that I was finding in the initial blast with Baccarat Rouge 540 is definitely starting to fade a little bit. I'm also finding that the black pepper is getting a little bit stronger, which is nice to have a spicier punch, but I don't find it to be quite as strong as, say, something like Spice Bomb Extreme, where I find, especially in the initial blast and for the first 20 minutes or so, the pepper note is extremely potent. This is a lot more subdued, although it's definitely a very present black pepper. And it's actually turning into a much nicer, spicy, sort of sweet fragrance. Actually, I'm happy with the way this is developing. I don't know that I dislike this. It's definitely not developing the way Baccarat Rouge 540 does. It kind of has, on the initial blast, a similarity, and then the spices and the blood orange start to mix and become a lot more prominent, and I think it definitely starts to distinguish itself. So this is becoming a lot more enjoyable. I'm getting a little bit of light moss, I think, in the background, and this is definitely becoming better, so that's good. I'm very happy with that. Whether this is something I would consider buying a full bottle of, I'm not sure. The one nice thing is that the price point for this one is lower. So where you have Wajon at like $300 retail, I believe this retails around $200 for the big bottle, which is nice because, Parfums de Marly is very expensive to begin with, and this one is a little bit cheaper. I still pick up a little bit of similarity, a little bit of that sort of latex vibe, but the pepper and the spices are definitely more prominent and give it a nice sort of vibe that I do enjoy. And I do really enjoy the orange as well. So overall, this has certainly some promise. I like the way it's developing, but I really want to wear this a couple of times before doing the full review, see if I like it, see how it develops, what the dry down is like. I've heard mixed reviews on the actual woodsy notes and the dry down. So that is going to be it for this one, but I will be doing a full review of this one probably next week or so. I want to give it 2 or 3 wearings to check it out. Anyways, were you guys excited for Kalan by Parfums de Marly? Were you disappointed? Were you happy with the release? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.